Brian Hamill was a phenomenally talented writer, a visionary editor, and a genius publisher. He was someone who took the capability of literature to transform your life incredibly seriously. The way he would write about his reviews of books was rapturous. And that was one of the first things that alerted me to Brian's talents, is when The Common Breath was launched as a website. And the way he engaged with literature, like it was as serious as your life. He then went on to publish some incredible books. I have some of them here, and they're so beautifully put together. The first one was Good Listeners. And I always loved this idea that Brian had, that great writing comes from truly listening, from hearing, as if books were somehow dictated out of the air for people who were capable of hearing them. It's a collaboration with Alan Warner, another great Scottish author. And you can see the range of what Brian did in this. We have a collaboration with Alan here, and then these reissues. Tom Cromer, an incredible novel written during the Depression in America. We have the Frank Sargison's Alta Blazes. This was totally new to me. An amazing, radical, queer writer from New Zealand, who again had that quality of vision that Alan loved so much. But I think overall, Brian's vision, especially in something like The Middle of a Sentence, that's where it's kind of summed up. The Middle of a Sentence is a short prose anthology. And what it is he brought together older, more established writers, people like Chekhov, brought together some of the bigger Scottish writers, people like Alan Warner, who I mentioned earlier. And then he had an open policy where other writers, unpublished, could apply. And to me, this was his vision, the common breath, that there was a sort of society of writers across time and space who were united by their vision and belief in the power of the word. And so we have this beautiful introduction from The Middle of a Sentence, which I'd like to read the last couple of lines, which I really think sums up Brian's contribution. As writers and as readers, we are always in the middle of one of these sentences, caught in the artistic moment and looking for its next movement, the following clause, because our story is always ongoing. The writing and the reading are never over. As my friend Stuart Murray says in his bio piece as part of this collection, our endeavour in art is one continual work in progress with no end in sight. And so it is. And so what I want to say is, Brian Hamill will live forever because literature says so.